Hi guys, and welcome to the last episode of How to Become an Entertainer Abroad. It's kind of developed into generally how to go abroad and earn money, etc. But I hope you found this series very useful. In this final episode though, I am going to basically go through a nice checklist of things you need to tick off before you can go on that flight and feel reassured that you're gonna have a safe and amazing time abroad. Before we start guys, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Let's go! Let's dive straight in then guys and go straight to number one on our checklist, and that is the legal stuff, the boring legal stuff, but I'm going to mention it because it is obviously very important. To work abroad, you're either going to need a visa, work permit, Going to Mallorca, as I mentioned in the previous video, that was really easy. Spain is very easy for English people to work in. You literally need this thing called an NIE number, and the agency that I applied with, It's Working Holidays, they sorted everything out for me. Other countries, it's going to depend where you go. Generally, the UK passport is really good for applying to visas, etc. It's either going to be a visa or work permit. Just make sure you know all the legalities before you move to a country. It is really not a good idea to live in a country illegally, obviously. Some people do, but I wouldn't recommend it. Next is copies of all your important documents. Goes without saying, you need your passport. Think about things that you might need to apply for your work permit. It's good to always carry around your major documents like your birth certificate and passport, and if you have it, your driving license. You normally need like a medical certificate saying that you're healthy and able to travel abroad. I just always have copies of all those documents. You want to back them up on USB or maybe Google Drive, laminate copies. I just always have copies of everything. You just don't know what's going to happen. Next thing I want to go over is flights. Always guys, use Skyscanner to find your flights, but don't book through Skyscanner. Use Skyscanner to find the cheapest day or month to fly in, the cheapest route to fly by, and the cheapest airline, okay? Once you're aware of how much things are going to cost, the best airline, then always book your flights directly through the airline's website. Skyscanner will often take you to alternative websites that are travel agencies as such. I'm talking about Expedia, Travel Supermarket, Kiwi.com, all of those. Yes, they're great, and often it might be cheaper to book through them, but it's a big risk to take, and from my personal experience, I do not recommend booking through them. With traveling, you never know what's going to happen. There was the hurricane here in Bahamas and things got cancelled, and it was so hard to rearrange stuff. The travel company will end up saying the airline is responsible, and then the airline and the travel company just end up fighting, and you waste a lot of phone credit on calling the companies. I have never had a problem when booking through the airline's website because they are solely responsible. And that actually links me to travel insurance. Make sure you always have some sort of travel insurance that will protect you if your flights are cancelled. Next, think about your accommodation. It's the amenities that come with your accommodation, because that can help you think about what you need to pack in your suitcase. For example, it boils down to stuff like having a fridge. You might need a fridge for medication, etc. It's just nice to have a fridge. What type of accommodation have you got? Is it going to be ensuite? How many people are you going to be sharing with? Just simple things like duvet, pillowcases, pillow, just stuff like that. Next, research the area where you're going. Before you even arrive, you kind of have your whereabouts set. I normally go on Google Maps, just plot my route. I like to know the geography of where I am, where's the airport, where am I staying, where's the nearest supermarket, bank, doctors, just in case. You got to think about, just imagine what you need in your general household. Think about laundry even. Pegs, take pegs and a washing line. They will save your life. More seriously, make sure your passport is up to date, obviously, so when you take the one-way flight, you can get back home. If you take drugs that are on prescription, make sure that the country you're traveling to allows them in the country, because countries do have different legalities in that way. Always, wherever you go, especially in China, this is big, make sure you have your prescription from your doctors. Research, can you drink the tap water? You know, just think about what things you need to survive. Most places now, water is just a given, but always check before you drink tap water abroad. Even brushing your teeth with tap water can cause your stomach a lot of problems, so don't do it, guys. Talking about health still, bring a first aid kit, guys. I always bring a first aid kit, and I never have to use it for myself. I always use it for other people. Just pack plasters, antiseptic creams, painkillers, antihistamines. If you get insect bites, cuts, anything, you're just always prepared. For insect bites, guys, though, what works the treat is white tiger balm. I don't really buy cooling sprays. White tiger balm cools your bites down. Also, you can put it on your temples for when you have a headache, and it's really good. Make sure you have all your vaccines before you travel to a new country. The easiest way to do this is just check on the government website. UK Gov is really good, and they link to a health website, and that lists all the potential medication you need to take. Last but not least, check about the Wi-Fi, guys. As soon as you arrive, you want to know, let your family and friends know that you're safe. Ask about the Wi-Fi, because that is number one thing that most people want to know. So yeah, that's my checklist of the essential things you need to consider before you go traveling. Once you've done these, you should feel safe getting on that flight and thinking, bye home. I've also put together on my website a list of everything you need to think about packing. I've done this actually even for myself to look at before I travel anywhere. It's really, I just go to my own website and look. It's like a checklist, because no matter how many times I write my notebook or the things I'm taking, it always gets lost somewhere. Just on a note of being like an entertainer or hotel staff, you often get like a uniform for the day, so you won't actually need too many clothes as such. Never pack anything you don't want to lose, because you really don't know what's going to happen on holiday. If you forget anything, money. You need to take money. Revolut is really good in Europe. Just having a Revolut card, order your one now. You can use it across Europe, and it's the safest way to spend money abroad. And if you lose it, it can easily be cancelled just like that from the app. I forgot to mention, always check how you're going to get paid in your job. Most places will abroad, if it's a smaller job, you just get paid in cash. But if you do need to set up a bank account, do your research on that and find the best deals before you start. Thank you guys so much for watching this whole series. If you've made it through all 5 videos, well done to you. I really hope you found these useful, and I'll be making many more videos to come. So please subscribe, like all my videos, and I will see you very soon.